Good morning, Celtics. Coming to you from my home today, and I wanted to show you a couple of cool things that I've been working on. I've been trying to, at this point of the year, we would have been doing a few things in Excel, a few things possibly in PowerPoint, and also some stuff on code.org. You guys have done code.org. This video is mostly for 4th and 5th graders. I think that you guys were introduced to code.org at the end of 3rd grade or 4th grade, and I love the fact that I can try this with almost any grade, but since you guys are more on the proficient end, in other words, you know how to use the website a little bit, you are the ones that I'm targeting today. For anyone in 3rd grade who wants to go ahead and begin this, they can. You can email me with instructions. It's pretty self-explanatory. But what I'm going to go over today is basically YouTube and the website code.org. Code.org came out with a YouTube series called Code Break. And each series section is about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes or so. The longest one I think is an hour and 20 something minutes. And we're going to start with video number 1. So if you go to YouTube homepage and you type Code Break, you're going to get all these videos, and you can see that, like for example, this is Code Break 1.0 and then 2 and then so forth. They come out of order. I don't know why. We're going to go to Code Break.
Acted the way a computer would.
I was watching this video, and basically what he's going to do, he's going to go over the term algorithms and what an algorithm is and how a computer program works. And this is done with his daughter, who's in 5th grade, and he's sharing the screen with Hill Harper, who's an actor. You probably will recognize his face when you see him, and his little son. And basically goes over that this algorithm sequence that he's showing you in this one, step by step, on what an algorithm is, how it works, how a computer thinks, and so forth. I'm not going to play the whole video. It's an hour long, but he does explain what they're trying to do at code.org, which is to create the largest interactive classroom. I'll give you information on that as well, because every Wednesday they have begun to create this online forum where kids can join the Zoom classroom, and they could be a part of the code.org movement and learn along with very big people, celebrities. And for example, Code Break number 2 has Mark Cuba and Leslie Scott, an actress. Number 5 had Bill Gates on there, and so forth and so on. And this obviously over here, Code Break number 6 had Keegan Michael and this gentleman here, who I don't know who it is. It's a technician of some sort. And so forth and so on. So it's really cool. You get to see all these different actors and professionals on there explain different theories in coding. So algorithms talks about algorithms, and it starts with an introduction of how a computer works, and then he tells you what's going to happen in the video, and step by step. And then he goes into, for example, information, and then he goes into code.org, which you guys know. I'm going to open code.org over here, a new tab. And Code Break, this is the, this week's speaker is this gentleman here. His name is Fozzie. I can't pronounce his last name. And Yara Shahidi, she is an actress. And they're going to go over some sort of topic. And I believe he invented something for Microsoft. I can't remember exactly right now. So you can watch the video, and you can go into this, live session, and it is every Wednesday at 10 a.m. So since you have class, it's best that you just go to the YouTube and watch the video afterwards. So we're going to learn from home. So we're going to do an hour of code, and in the videos on YouTube, he shows you an in-depth skills step by step on how to code, basically. And that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to show you how to go ahead, and we're going to do one of these videos. Okay, so we're going to start with AI for Oceans, artificial intelligence. Learn about artificial intelligence, machine learning, training data, and bias. while exploring ethical issues and how AI can be used to address world problems. So I'm going to click go. I'm going to do this along with you, so I don't know any more than you do right now. So we're going to try it now. I'm going to go in here. And the first thing we have is a video. I'm going to watch the video together. It's
My name is Ale Flores, and I'm a product manager at Alexa.
My name is Dr. Chelsea Haupt. I work at the Allen Institute for Artificial Intelligence, and I work on an AI-powered academic search engine. All around you, computers are making decisions, and those decisions affect your daily life. When you do an internet search or scroll through your newsfeed, computers decide what you see. Computers can already recognize your face and understand your voice, and soon they'll be driving cars and detecting diseases even better than humans. So how is any of this possible?
You may have heard about something called AI, or artificial intelligence. True artificial intelligence is decades away. There's a type of AI called machine learning that is here today. It's a type of AI you probably interact with every day without even knowing it. And it has the opportunity to help us tackle some of the world's biggest challenges.
Machine learning is how computers recognize patterns and make decisions without being explicitly programmed. What's so exciting is that it's a completely different way to program a computer than what we've ever done before. With machine learning, instead of programming a computer step by step, you can program a computer to learn just like you learn, through trial and error and lots of practice.
Learning comes from experience, and that's true for machine learning too. In this case, experience means lots and lots of data. Machine learning can take in any kind of data, images, video, audio, or text, and begin to recognize patterns in that data. Once it learns to recognize patterns in the data, it can also learn to make predictions based on those patterns, like noticing the difference between an image of a car and an image of a bicycle.
AI and machine learning are playing a bigger and bigger role in society at large and shaping all of our futures. That's why it's so important to learn how it works with some hands-on experience. You're about to get the chance to train your own machine learning model. Remember, AI is like any tool. First you get the knowledge, then you get the power.
okay, so I'm going to click continue, and we're going to go into the first part of the lesson. AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, so each time you go into a lesson, my Wi-Fi seems to be, here we go. Garbage dumped in the water affects marine life. In this activity, you will program to train AI, artificial intelligence, to identify fish or trash. Let's clean up the ocean. Click anywhere on the screen to continue. So every screen you go to has instructions. You need to read the instructions, otherwise you're just wasting your time. You need to follow the directions. Let's meet AI. Does not know if an object is a fish or trash, but it can process images and identify patterns. That's like kindergarten. The program AI used the buttons to label an image as fish or not fish. The training you provide will teach AI to recognize patterns on its own. Let's get started. Okay, is this a fish? Not a fish. Is this a fish? Not a fish. Fish. Not a fish. Not a fish. Did you know 17 billion pounds of plastic enter the oceans each year? Yeah, I do. That's horrible. AI, with each click, keep going. Not a fish. Not a fish. Is this a fish? Not fish. Is this a fish? Fish. Is this a fish? No. Not fish. Not fish. fish. Not fish. Not fish. And so on and so forth. So you get the message here? Did you know 80% of the ocean pollution comes from land debris and is estimated to cost $13 billion per year? That's a lot of money. AI learns from your choices. If you make wrong choices, AI will repeat your mistake. Keep training. Not fish. Not fish. Fish. Not fish. Not fish. Not fish. Not fish. Nope. Nope. Fish. 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 Great work. The more data you provide AI, the more it learns. Keep training AI for continued. Not fish. And so forth and so on. So you have to continue to do this until it's trained. See how there's 46? Fish. 47. Not fish. This may seem like it's a waste of time, but it's not. You're teaching it to recognize what a fish, what any fish looks like, and what different types of trash looks like. And continue. Now let's see if it knows what a fish looks like. Analyze the random set of objects and label based on your training. So the more you train, the more it works. Not fish. Not fish. Do you see what it's doing? It's sorting. Based on your training, here are some objects identified as fish. How did Al do? He did great, right? Everything's a fish. And you can continue to train him more. Awesome. So that's how you train the AI. Okay, so far we trained AI to identify objects as either fish or not fish. So the training data was used to identify what belongs in the water. What would happen to other sea creatures? Does your training approach cause unidentified consequences? I think it might. Let's see. Banana, no. No. Fish. Fish. Otter. Oh my. Oh my. Did you notice all that? Identified some sea creatures as not fish. While these sea creatures are not fish, they belong in the water. AI only learns what you teach it. Let's train AI again. Okay, and so forth and so on. And then let's go through this, and you have a video on 5 and continue and so forth. And I want you to finish this lesson. I want you to I want you to go through the entire lesson and then work on another program of your choice afterwards and play around with this. And this is what we're learning today: AI, artificial intelligence, and algorithms, how it pertains back to that video I wanted you to watch on YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed playing this with me. I want you to continue on with this lesson, and let's see how far you get in code.org. I feel that for the rest of the school year, this is a great place for you guys to work because there are so many different games and so many different lessons you can learn. I hope to see you next week.